Hip-hop has been a revolving door of new sounds and styles since its inception in the 1970s throughout the streets of New York. Over time, the art form that was initially regulated to the inner parts of Gotham City has now become a global phenomenon, to where even former presidents are quoting and employing some of hip-hop's own trailblazers on their campaign trails. Now, if we're doing a Mount Rushmore of 2000s rappers, the familiar faces etched in stone with all the dead presidents, it probably looks something like this. Now, granted, one of these rappers is not like the other, but the curator of this image deserves credit for at least getting 75% of this list accurate. Over the last couple of years, two of hip-hop's most influential heavyweights have been pitted against each other, to the point where it's become an on-site type situation, where many believe that the verses between Aubrey Drake Graham and Kanye West may or may not ever really occur. So, quick backstory. Drake goes on LeBron's show The Shop, reveals that he met with Kanye in person, discussing some private information that he believes got into the hands of Pusha T, leading to the diss track The Story of Adidon. Well, according to Drake, he believes Kanye leaked to him that he had a son, which caught everybody off guard that Drake had a little one in the game, and also giving us some Ether vibes that came along unexpected. Fast forward present day, in steps hip-hop legend Jay Prince, along with comedic legend Dave Chappelle, to help broker one of the biggest treaties in hip-hop history. After losing Memphis rapper Young Dolph, as well as fashion icon Virgil Abloh, it was only a matter of time before the beef between Drake and Ye had to cease. Drake and Ye squashing their beef is proof that anything is possible. Amazon, who started off selling books to now streaming free concerts, is proof anything is possible. Billionaire Bezos, who built Amazon out the mud, lending his platform to billionaire Ye under the hashtag Free Larry Hoover, again, only in America, where anything is possible. Those unfamiliar may be asking themselves, who is Larry Hoover? Well, Larry Hoover is the OG that started the Gangsta Disciples, and back then in Chicago, it's alleged that he was running $100 million a year drug business that was so intricate that it resembled corporate America's systems. In steps the Chicago native Kanye, who talked about his affiliation within the case, discussing how economic and political freedom, as well as his indirect affiliation with the GDs, is why Hoover inspired him to get involved. What many need to realize is not about the individual in Larry Hoover, it's about the ideology that he stands for, from the perspective of, if a man can make $100 million a year sitting behind bars in the streets and on the blocks of Chicago, why can't he do the same in the C-suite and boardrooms of corporate America? Which leads us to our life lesson for today. Opportunities influence outcomes. Think about the fact that Big and Pac never got a chance and the opportunity to reconcile. But yet we have Drake and Ye who are doing it in a lifetime. This should be appreciated and commended because things like this are once in a lifetime. And to witness hip-hop history made on the stage where both men could share it together, they have immortalized themselves forever. While I'm not surprised, I'm sort of disappointed by mainstream media's lack of coverage. They'd rather see crabs in the barrel, causing communal suffering and crime scene investigations, over two men shaking hands on a truce that can ultimately lead to collaborative success, which is why Kanye's past problems with Drake got way more popularity than the present bridge they're working to piece together. Regardless, it's time to change the narrative within the culture, especially within the hip-hop community, proving that we all can coexist. Thanks for tuning in. Visit us on all social media platforms. Hit us with the hashtag WOTB. Subscribe to this YouTube page. And until next time, we gone.